Howdy, Ben.
Howdy.
I've got a foreign policy question for you. The war in Ukraine has been going on for around 8 months now and is likely to continue for quite some time. I've got friends in Ukraine, and the United States has given billions of dollars to it, and it has made some gains, and it appears Russia is now losing the war. I wonder how you feel about the war, our support to Ukraine, and how you think it should end.
Okay, so I'm going to break this particular answer down into sort of 3 segments. What happened before, what happened during, and what should happen next. Okay, when it comes to what happened before, the West pursued about the stupidest policy it could, which was, what if we just keep telling Ukraine that it should keep applying to NATO and EU membership over and over and over and over, but we won't actually give it to them. And what that does is it basically says to Russia, these guys are on our side, but we're not really willing to stick with them. We're not really willing to do anything if you invade. And so Putin misinterprets that and he invades. Okay, then Putin invades, and the assumption is that he's going to run roughshod over Kyiv, and he obviously does not do that. Ukraine valiantly fights back and pushes the Russian army basically back into Luhansk, Donetsk, and Crimea. So, great. I mean, the West did what it was supposed to do. It provided the material support necessary for Ukraine to accomplish all of that. Now the question becomes, what does the end of this conflict look like? From a Western perspective, from an American perspective, because the foreign policy I care about is America's. America has already achieved its goals. Okay, America has degraded the Russian army tremendously through use of a proxy force in Ukraine. America has alienated Europe from both Russia and China. America has made more of an ally of Ukraine than it was before. America has made Europe, weirdly enough, more dependent on American energy supply. And these are all actual wins for the United States foreign policy-wise. Those wins have already been accomplished. So now the question becomes, okay, how much further does this go? There's an article in the Washington Post recently that said that the White House knows that this is not going to end with Russia being completely pushed out of Luhansk, Donetsk, and Crimea, but they don't know when or how this is going to end.